In this video we are playing the brand new game of Halloween Bobas, so thank you so much to the YouTube commenter. I'm so sorry I lost your comment somewhere on my channel, so I can't put a picture. If you're watching, you know who you are, so a massive thank you to you. I didn't even know this game existed. So this is literally mixing everything that I love. It is Halloween, it is gothic, it is all the kind of scary monster Bobas, and we have obviously my favourite game, Find the Bobas, and their other game of Find the Bananas. This is just a lovely mix of all of that. So starting off in the skeleton bone spawn, and we can see an absolutely lovely map. It is sort of a mix, as I said, of Find the Bobas and Find the Bananas, but with a Halloween twist, so it isn't a direct lift from their other games. With these Bobas, the Boba balls, just stand on top of them or else you are going to slip off. So in my video, if you do get stuck with any of the Bobas, I have got an order list in my video description, or please do drop me a comment, I'm more than happy to help. I have structured the video by location, so this is not the order that I found them in. As per the Find the Bananas and Find the Bobas, the more that you collect, the more perks that you will get. So you will see when I've got one of the perks on my back, that is how you are going to have to potentially get it. Obviously you are free to get the Bobas in any order or any way that you find the easiest, but I am just showing you my gameplay. So I absolutely love this. So when you put the speed on, you become a ghost. That is such a lovely touch. So when you get the first speed, you're a white ghost, then the second speed, you're a pink ghost, and then the third fastest speed, you're a green ghost. All I need is like a trick or treat bucket and I'm right there. The thing is, because I have played Find the Bobas, I have played Find the Bananas, I already know sort of where some of these hidey holes are going to be. I love the Jack and Sally, so that is obviously Nightmare Before Christmas. My kitchen is all that themed, so I absolutely love those two. I literally said in my last video that I was really gutted that this week there wasn't a Find the Bobas, but it's because they've launched this new game. So that was from Find the Bobas. They haven't done that in Find the Bananas in the ice cream on top of the ice cream van. They could do a monster version of the chameleon ones from Find the Bobas, which are just the eyes that you have to find, but obviously they could be like red monster eyes instead of like the chameleon happy eyes. Oh, they could have done like a little neighbourhood and then you go and trick or treat the Bobas. Oh, that would have been so great. And I love that all of the map fits in with that kind of scary Halloween ramshackle kind of, this is just a perfect map for this game. And for people like me who love their other games, it's so familiar, so that's what really makes it. I love those other games. Into the police station. I got a feeling there would be one inside the wall, so this was where the spider was. And I was right, we have found another cat, Salem. I've always loved the name Salem for a cat ever since I sort of watched Sabrina the Teenage Witch in my childhood. And if I can ask, if you do enjoy this video or any other from Judgment TV, if you can please help to support my channel by subscribing and of course coming back to view some more of my videos. Thank you so much. So obviously I came at this with the mini jetpack. I think it was 50 for the mini jetpack and I want to say 90 for the mega jetpack. Oh, I just love this game. It's like they've taken the best bits from both games and kind of smushed them together into one gothic one. I love it. The only thing I find slightly annoying is that when it comes up, it's they automatically talk to you. I don't want to talk to them really. That was a bit annoying as well. I had to put the speed on, the fast speed, before it would go away with that arrow. So again, this is just using the jetpack from the tent to get this one. You can get these however you want. I'm just showing you where they are and how I got them. But I thought it was easier to do it by location because I did flit around the map a little bit on this game. I thought they may have hidden one in the bouncy castle, so this is where the boa one was in Find the Bananas, but it may be an area that they come back to do an update, so keep an eye on that area. I do hope they continue to update this one. Like, I love the theme past Halloween because this has just been another awesome game. And like, if you are a fan of scavenger hunts, and I can't believe I would say this, but you haven't tried bananas or bobas or Halloween bobas, please do, you will enjoy them. I love that the scary monster is just called like Manny. So I already know what's to come whilst I'm climbing up this mountain. So in Find the Bananas, this was a kind of cat tower, a cat post, so I know I'm going to get nauseous now as I've got to swing round to get a couple of these bobas. So we'll just pop down to get 13 first. Again, utilise those checkpoints, so obviously make sure you're hitting them as you're moving around the map because it just means you can teleport back to where you were. So we have one boba on the cat ball, so you can catch this one whilst it is momentarily on the ground. And then of course we've got the chair that I'm going to feel sick on, that will swing us round to collect the one in the air. So let's get the worst one out of the way first. Here we go again. So it swings you round and it may take a few times in order to hit it just right, so just be patient. So I've sped this up and obviously it's quite alright because it does slow it right down whilst I'm watching the video at least. So you can see I've already been 3 revolutions of this already. but luckily on the 4th I have managed to pick up dribbles. So the ball has stopped, so we just need to wait for it to lift up again. I was trying to push it to get scratch. So we have Nipper. For the obby further, it says you do need the jetpack. So I did come back when I had the jetpack, and obviously if you can time it right, you can actually just jump from the ledge here and you can actually reach the middle one. This is obviously the mini jetpack. You'll see when I'm wearing the mega jetpack because it does have the 2 jack-o'-lantern, the pumpkins on my back. It's a shame that the bubbles are bubbles and it's not like skulls or bats or like something creepy like, you know, the skull and crossbones. But by far, dressing as a ghost whilst I'm running completely makes up for that. So making our way over to the second island now over here, and this is where in Find the Bananas it was the big kind of voodoo skull. So this is now changed to a giant ghost boba. Behind the ghost we have snarls. Then we have the disappearing walkway. You'd think I'd be a pro at remembering the path of this. I do have to wait, I don't want to drop off and have to do it all over again. Oh, boil. Oh, that just made me feel a little bit sick, so I'm just thinking obviously like boil and pus inside of a cup. Oh no. And then we find count, so where the walkway is, just drop down and we can collect that one. Again, if you've hit that checkpoint, that is where it's going to help you to go back up again. Again, we have the mansion. If you've got the mega jetpack, obviously you'll be able to get up there one jump. I still thought they would have put one in the wardrobe. I'm still waiting for one to go in there. Again, saw that one through the window. I love there's so much sort of Nightmare Before Christmas looking things. I love Jack Skellington. Flea is on the back balcony. So you can zip line over to the clock tower, very similar to Find the Bananas, but you can get there over a different avenue, which I will take in a bit in the video. As I said, I'm just trying to clear each location so you can follow where I am rather than the order that I found them in. And as I said, where I've got the perk on, where I've got the power, you would more than likely need the same on as well. So again, exactly the same as find the bananas, it's just a case of going over here, but we will need to do these a couple of times. So we need to get the 2 on top of the boba cups. So this is on top of the giant ghost, and then dropping down to the giant pumpkin one just by spawn. I may as well utilise the jetpack. And that is those 2 cleared. See, hitting that checkpoint really helps. Going back up again. Now I'm not gonna lie, I did fluff this one, but I fluffed it on purpose. Like, I was trying to be too eager beaver and jump over rather than waiting to walk on it, but I made the most of it and we went down to go and get this sister one by the Ferris wheel. And again, checkpoints makes that so much easier. Just caught that one. And I think that is lovely. So it's called Swayze. So for the younger generations, there was an actor who did a load of films, notably Dirty Dancing, one of my favourite films, but also Ghost. So I love the fact that they have done Ghost up there and called it Swayze. I think that is genius. And it does just keep his memory and his legacy alive, as he did pass away from pancreatic cancer a little while ago, a few years now. Again, you will need your jetpack on to jump over past the keep out sign to get those 2. I was really surprised there wasn't one underneath that dock. I was looking because that's where they put one in Find the Bananas, but as I said, I really do hope that they continue to update this one past Halloween. This theme is right up my street. I love it. It's probably my favourite past Find the Bobas and Find the Bananas. So now we have the columns. If you have got the mega jetpack, I'm pretty certain you can make it down to the end. I almost fluffed this one, but obviously if you can climb the column back up again, it will let you. Just save that one, and then we can jump round to Edward. And I absolutely loved where they've drawn their inspiration from for the characters. Obviously Edward from Twilight. Again, I did try and do a jump and it just failed me, so I've got to be more tortoise rather than the hare. So we're just making our way back down towards Edward again. And these platforms, similar to Find the Bananas, have got a timer. They're not like super quick, so you can land and then jump again. It's not like you have to be really quick. I think this one was Elsa in a previous life. It looks very similar to the Elsa one. absolutely love the ghost pirate ship. So this was a kind of yacht in the last one. So just underneath the dock, I love this one hidden there. That's Kitty Cat. So I would just give a bit of advice of aim to the checkpoints. There are some kind of transparent walls around the ship, so just hit that checkpoint first. So I'll just show you, I did try and get the one on the kind of front of the ship here, and it's just something that's stopping you from going inside of the ship and just push me into the water. Luckily I was at the point where I was at 90, so this is where you get gifted the mega jetpack, so I thought whilst I was there I would go ahead and get the two over here. So we have the one on the, well, it's not a banana boat anymore, is it? But it's a similar thing. Love the ghost that's jet skiing. So now we have the mega jetpack. So all I did was go from the checkpoint with the mega jetpack and just make my way around the sails, and then you can jump onto this bit of wood here. I don't know what that is called in a ship, so do forgive me. No, it's not a mast. So we are coming now back into the main map spawn area, and we have of course Freddy Krueger himself in Boba form. Love that one. I love that they've got some classic horror villains in here. Don't think I saw Chucky though, that's one that's missing, and the Ring Girl. Those are a couple that they could add in for an update. You've also got Annabelle, she from The Conjuring, that isn't in here either. Hellraiser is another one. You can tell I like horror. So the Ferris wheel, you have to get out, I think, onto one of the Ferris wheel roofs. This is how I did it. And then this will take you round to go and get this boba, to make sure you're lined up to get Valorette. Just a reminder, this is not the order that I found them in. I am doing it by location for you. Hence why I've gone from Mega Jetpack to Pink Ghost. Again, another kind of Jack Skellington one. Very, very similar to the one in the ice cream truck. Again, love the fact that they've even gone to the trouble of changing the burger to a very Halloween pumpkin theme. And again, I'm just looking where I already know that some might be. So previously there was one in the bathroom, and then there was one hidden in the wall. So we're going to go ahead and check there. And look, I was right. I'm so glad having that insider knowledge from playing this game's too much. So I did start from the obby that is through the clock tower, but you just need to get yourself onto the roof here of the burger joint, and we find claws. There is one right above you here, that is Medusa, but I will show you in a moment how to get that, but we will go ahead and get ribs first. So again, this was a drop that was in Find the Bananas. Sometimes that mega one is just really annoying how slow it falls. But they haven't had to change this too much, because this is identical in Find the Bananas. So for Medusa, I went back to where the mansion was, to where the spinning platforms are, and just from the diving board with the mega jetpack on, I just took a leap of faith in order to hit Medusa. So dropping down, nice and easy to collect that one. Into the school. And we have a very Wednesday looking one, but obviously named Ophelia. I don't know if Ophelia is from a different horror film. I don't know, I'm getting the feeling it is. It's a shame that 3 of the witches aren't called Winifred, Sarah, and forget the third one. Mrs. Morticia, obviously Adam's family. They never put one in the cleaning cupboard. But there's always one in the ladies' toilets. And that is Jenny Stein. Obviously you can use your jetpack if you have it for this. We have Michael. I think that's a take on Michael Myers from Halloween. I'm not sure. The face doesn't really suit it. And then we have Twiggy. And then of course using the mega jetpack. I did try with the mini jetpack and I don't know, I just found it difficult to try and reach some of these platforms. So I think you do have to have the mega jetpack for this obby up. And this is to get Angel. A lovely tie-in to Buffy, and it does say I miss Buffy. Yep, I don't think Buffy's in here, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Again, a TV programme I grew up with in my teens. Pocus, of course, is going to be in the roof of what would normally be the witch's house. Strangely, there's not one inside, but they have put her nicely in the roof here. And then underneath, again, I knew about this one, that is Jace or Jason from Friday the 13th. Into the dilapidated farm. Again, I just love that they've structured all this map to be sort of creepy and spooky and ramshackle. It's really nice. It's this attention to detail that just really makes this game. In the hay, again, that zoomed out view is really going to help you. So we have hay fever. And they've got some really corny jokes going as well. Up to the roof. Gotta have one in there, and we have Fizz. And then we have Shiver just above that. Easily missed because like even I on the first week didn't look up. On the other side we have Korn, one of my favourite bands ever, spelt exactly the same. And then Casper is in the back shed there in the haystack. Next door to the farm we have a maze. Can't get away from these. I'm just, I don't know, I know it's hedgerow, but I think they could have done something a little bit more with the maze to make it feel a bit more spooky, like spiders running around, or at least some cobwebs or jack-o'-lanterns or something inside of here just to make it feel a bit more spooky. But we find Sindel. And then again we have a very kind of Jack Skellington theme on with Blitz. I love the church on top of the hill. Again, look at that, you have Mummy with 2 children, Bobas. I love that. So obviously using the trampolines or jetpacks or however you want to get up there. And this is the final section or area that I'm going to be covering. So we have the church first, and then I will do the clock tower and the obbies. I love gravy. Again, grave, zombie, gravy. These are such lovely little puns on the names. I'm going to watch the back of that church, because if they do update, I'm just already convinced that they will add a wall on and then stick one inside of there. Remembering as I jumped past, there was one above the bell tower, or in the bell tower. There we go, and that is guts. Very suitable for a zombie. Of course, there was one on the roof, so whilst we're up there, may as well get this one. And that is brains. They're so, like, that is just such suitable apt names for zombies, guts and brains. And then you have Zombo. Imagine if there would have been some people that they would have been sort of sat in the pews. That would have been nice. As in like Bobas, not like people. We have gunk, and like a fool, look, I've fallen straight through. So with the black water and the black tiles, I didn't see the gap. So there are gaps in this obby, so just make sure you're jumping when you need to. We have frankettes. And then making our way to the other side. So this was obviously when I had 50 and got gifted the mini jetpack. And if I can ask, if you do enjoy this video or any other from Judgment TV, if you can please help to support my channel by subscribing, and of course coming back to view some more of my videos. Thank you so much. Noticed that little area here, and of course there is one inside. Very similar to Bobas. Now we have the clock tower. So it is a jump, and then obviously you're going to have to go back up. And then there is one on top. Again, another Jack Skellington one. Love that face. And we have the kind of semi-transparent platforms up and round. I should have put the jetpack on really, shouldn't I? I missed the trick there, but never mind. You can do it without it at least. But you can actually zip line over to here. So remember me saying the mansion, you can zip line over. So you can see the end of the zip line there, and we have Jacko. I'm going to have to watch Nightmare Before Christmas, as it is getting to that time of year again. Forgot, hit that checkpoint. And we have Bella underneath the dock there. So I did see the one that was circling round on the jet ski and thought I could be clever And again, sort of like, I think you do need to drop off, but I will show you how I got that one in a moment once I've finished this obby over here. Again, this one, the platforms will disappear, so you are going to have to be reasonably quick on this one. They do not hang about on this one. Again, no, but with the jetpack you can do the longer jumps. Mega jetpack, you're going to be going even further. Obviously I'm doing it with the mini jetpack right now. And it is that easy to fall off. I could have gone round, but whilst I've got the jetpack I may as well use it. I could have probably pushed it to the black one, but I thought I'd better be safe than sorry. And then we can float nicely down to the very end. So making our way back to the dock, and we can see the jet ski coming again, so I'm just going to utilise the jetpack. I probably could have put it on speed and dropped a bit quicker, and then it glitched forward and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to miss this again. But luckily the jetpack eventually kept up with it and I managed to land on the platform safely to get Nipper. And then for the final one, I just want to say a massive thank you to Skeleton Bunny 92 who showed me where this was. I had been in this rock repeatedly, probably about 4 times, and there is Sloppy underneath. So just got to find your way in to collect that one. So a massive thank you to that player for helping me out with my last one. This has been a brilliant game. Please do try it, you won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon in my next video. Bye!